Hello guys, my name is Odin Wolf, and finally, happy to be showing you guys a little bit of Criminal Activity DLC for Battlefield Hardline. This was supposed to have been out this past month, or actually last Monday, and as many of you are well aware, there was some kind of significant issue that would not allow PC players to join any Criminal Activity DLC servers. So, yeah, as if it wasn't bad enough that nobody played Hardline, let's just add that on top of it. And you can imagine the frustration that the PC community had with this issue. So finally, Visceral was able to get this straightened out, and here we are, able to play on the Criminal Activity DLC, enjoying the new weapons, which we actually were able to unlock and play with the new weapons after the first initial patch last Monday. But, you know, it's just not the same when you're stuck on the same old maps, and especially on PC, like I've mentioned in my last video, when there's only like 2 servers anyway. It can get pretty boring pretty quickly, even if there are a few new weapons to choose from. But anyway, speaking of new weapons, you're seeing one of those right here. This is the FAL, or the FAL, the FN-FAL, and it is a battle rifle classified in the Enforcer class. So initial impressions, I have really enjoyed using the FAL. It's pretty much the go-to weapon for everybody in the servers at this point, just probably because it's a shiny new weapon. And it handles very well. It performs very well. It's probably one of, if not the best performing battle rifle now. But check out this guy doing his best Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal impersonation there. That's very top-notch form, but I appreciate that demonstration. And he's gone. But we also have one other battle rifle, and this one's on the police side. It is the SG-510. And personally, myself, I've felt more comfortable using this one. I've got a better feel for it than I have the FAL for whatever reason. I don't know if it's just I think I've been playing on the police side a lot more than the criminal side here recently, but I've put on quite a bit of playtime with it, and it's performed very well. Pretty much as the FAL and all the other battle rifles, they pretty much all have the same damage model, and you know, pretty much are all similar, but they have a few little slight differences here and there that you'll pick up on, and this one, for whatever reason, seemed to fit my playstyle a little bit better than the FAL did. But like I said, the FAL has been pretty popular in the servers, and a lot of people are using that one now. It's been a good go-to weapon. But with any of the battle rifles, the number one way to fire these, of course, is to stand as still as possible and burst fire. Because they suffer quite a bit when shooting on the move, or you know, when strafing side to side. And obviously the hip fire is not going to be there compared to the assault rifles and the SMGs. You just want to try to ADS as much as possible. Now, you know, if you're in very close, you may see a few clips of me doing that and getting away with it, and that just all depends on the scenario and the situation you're in. But as I said, 9 times out of 10, you want to be ADS when you're trying to kill an enemy with the battle rifles. Now, moving on here, obviously the game mode you're seeing here is the new Bounty Hunter mode. And if you're familiar with the Kill Confirmed game mode from the Call of Duty franchise, you'll be able to pick right up with this, as it's essentially the same exact thing. You kill an enemy, they drop a coin, a gold-plated coin you can see there, and you want to go on over and pick that coin up to score a point for your team. Now, if you or a teammate are killed by an enemy, they will drop a blue-plated coin, as you can see there. And so you want to capture those to essentially prevent the enemy from scoring a point. The objective, obviously, is to score the most points or reach the score cap before the enemy team does, and that will result in a win for your team. So, pretty straightforward, and I've been having a lot of fun playing this game mode. Now, I'm sure everybody remembers the donut Easter egg from the downtown map. Well, they've actually added that back in on this map as well.
Donuts! Those donuts look delicious. Man, that donut looks good!
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty funny myself, and I actually stumbled across that by accident. I was standing up on the rooftop there trying to spot people that were spawning over there in that corner, and was just spamming Q and ended up hearing that and realized I was calling out donuts to everybody on the roof instead of the enemies. Now, see this trip mine here? Yeah, I somehow ninja'd my way over that. I don't want to act like I knew what I was doing there, because it caught me off guard and I wasn't paying attention, but somehow snuck by. And look at this one. Who's putting these trip mines everywhere? I swear to God, every time I come on one of these rooms or past a doorway, there's always one just somewhere laying on the floor. And if it's to be found, I will find it. Don't worry. I'm practically the EOD person on the team. I just find all the IEDs and explosives, and that's always my downfall. But moving on here, probably still my biggest gripe about this game and this game mode is the spawn system. So check this out. I spawned right into a group of 6 people bearing down on top of my face. No chance to survive that engagement. And if that wasn't bad enough, my immediately next respawn. Yep, you guessed it, trip mine. So that could have been a one-off thing, but check this one out. Ridiculous, right? That's what I say, and I try to stress that into the chat, but people just don't seem to get it. And I mean, look at this poor guy. That's not a... He did not squad spawn or spawn on a teammate there, because there is no squad spawning in this game mode. That was a random spawn, and the game just plopped him down directly beside me. He had no shot at even remotely responding. And that's broken if you ask me, and there's people that actually defend that and act like there's no problem and nothing wrong with this. I mean, maybe you enjoy that, but myself, I don't really enjoy having an enemy spawn directly in my back as soon as I spawn, or, you know, people within line of sight of me when I spawn. That's just something that I don't really enjoy. But anyway, I'm not going to harp on it too long. One thing I did enjoy doing there is going on some nice little taser streaks. Kind of gotten the hang of that and been having a blast going through tasing as many people as I can. It's actually turned into a little side mini game of mine just to see how many people I can get in a row. And I've been having a blast doing it, and it's quite beneficial as well. If you remember, you get to interrogate the individual, and it reveals the enemy's positions on the map. Now, somehow I whiffed bad on that one. I don't understand what I was thinking there. I just tried to rush it, I guess, but that guy gets a boot knife in the neck. So anyway, now one cool thing and one thing that they have done right and patched in this latest update is the camera coin system. And as you can see there, I get a camera coin and will actually unlock the Professional Assignment 2, and which therefore gives me the MAC-10 sidearm. But they've greatly adjusted the way those cameras work, the way they spot people, and it has made grinding out the 300 knockout assignment much more, I should say, reliable, or you know, it is not as just detrimentally nerve-wracking and make you want to pull your hair out as it used to be. The main tweak that they've done to those, I believe, is it takes precedence over enemies, teammates spotting. Whereas in the past, you would plop a camera down. If you spotted, or if a teammate spotted an individual before the camera picked it up, that would not count towards the camera spotting the enemy and giving you the intel assist that you needed. So that's been adjusted, and a few things other than that have been adjusted as well, and it's just made the experience overall a lot easier and a lot more less time consuming, I should say. So as I mentioned, I did unlock the MAC-10, and boy oh boy, my lord, is this thing a destruction tool. I mean, you can, it literally, you know, I'm trying my best to do a little bit of aggressive recon play here, and it is horrible. I know I mean, look at this. This is how you screw up what would have been a semi-good back rage. I'm up here thinking to myself, I don't have the tools to pull this off. I've got a sniper rifle in my hands, and that's a foreign object in itself, and I don't know what to do. I'm just freaking out and spazzing out. And but having the MAC-10 just gives you that slight bit of motivation in the back of your head where you feel like, you know, you can run in and take anybody on because that thing is just going to dunk people, you know, within 10 to 15 meters. It's ridiculous. I mean, it only has like 20 rounds in the mag, and it shoots it seemingly like all 20 rounds in a second, but it just absolutely shreds people. So that has been a blast to use, and there's the old trip mine again showing itself. So but like I said, yeah, I have been having a blast using this. I'm grinding my way out, trying to unlock the 300 knockout, because I feel like that's the only tool I'm missing for the professional class. Although I have been having a lot of fun with the AWM. One of the weapons that I did have quite a bit of fun using in the closed beta, or excuse me, the open beta. I haven't unlocked the Magnum rounds yet, but working my way towards that. That should help a little bit with the chest plate users. And speaking of chest plate users, another thing that they've added in that has helped with that are the AP tracer rounds. You can equip these on pretty much any assault rifle or battle rifle, and that gives you a little bit more punching power through to those engineers that are running that defensive perk upgrade, the little chest plate, as well as that actually increases the damage that you do to vehicles. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up my first initial gameplay look at Criminal Activity DLC on Battlefield Hardline. I hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay. If you did, let me know down in the comments and hit that like button. We really appreciate all the support. But we are also beginning to live stream. Nothing too extravagant, of course, compared to a lot of other live streamers, but we're trying our best. And with our limited upload speeds, it's not the best quality, but we do hope you guys would come out and enjoy the stream and hang out with us. We always have fun, and hope to see you there. But anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with this last little clip here. This guy's going to try to climb up the ladder, and you know what happens when they get shot off the ladders. I have no idea where he went. But anyway, thanks, guys. I'll catch you next time.